Good morning. Hope you guys are doing well. So, running to town. I got a truckload of donations. Trying to clean up the house before the big man comes, and hopefully the big man brings me like a $100,000 check or something, non-taxable. That would be great. I would really love that. So, pinching those pennies lately. Awesome economy. The best economy in the goddamn world, right? And people are bleeding dry. People that make more money than me are bleeding dry also, so it's really fucked up. Anyway, let's talk about the government really quickly. So they try to pass a 1,500-page bill. How long does it take for you to read 1,500 pages? Right? Even if that's your job to read those pages, how long would it officially take you? 8 hours, 10 hours, a couple days? Like, how long would it take you to actually read it and understand it? Because I have to read stuff for work, and a lot of my stuff is in not really Korean, but some of it is in Korean language, and then some of it's just like old text, so we speak a little bit differently than today, some of the kicks and stuff, and you have to understand what it means, and you have to read one book and a couple pages, and you have to go in another book and understand what that means, and it takes me a couple weeks sometimes to learn a certain move or a certain pattern because it's hard, and that's only a few pages of stuff. Imagine 1,500 fucking pages. So they got it down to 120 something, and it doesn't matter how many pages they got it. The government had to pass a bill to keep the government open. That's how stupid. And also they gave themselves a raise involved in it. They want themselves to get a raise involved in it. But so we have employees that work for us. They can close down the business and open the business whenever they want to. They can come and take our money whenever they want to. They want a raise, they can come and demand or just automatically get a raise. And I said this in a video the other day. If Walmart did that and said, I'm worth $35 an hour, I'm not worth $10 an hour, they'd be bankrupt in a minute. But the federal government does it. Oh no, we're not bankrupt. We're just going to print some more money. That's all we're going to do. We're going to pass a bill and keep the government open 6 months. And by the way, when the government's closed, the people that work for the government still get fucking paid. They still get paid. Okay? Just FYI for anyone that doesn't understand that. They don't get cut their paycheck or no paycheck for a month or anything. No. They still get paid. So that's all going on. I've been reading the comments of people and like, oh, let them get paid this much. Let them get paid this much. Like, how about zero? They don't do anything, really and truly. They don't do nothing to help us. How about $0? And they can go get a job somewhere else and work somewhere else, and then they can go to the Washington D.C. when they need to pass a bill that does not violate the Constitution, mind you. Enforce the Constitution. But we can't do that. Oh, God forbid. Why is my phone not staying where I want it to stay? Anyway, that being said, I seen that, I want to say Johnson is the one that spoke it or said it. I don't know. I think it was Mike Johnson said it. So I give him credit where it's due. I want to say in that bill there was a piece of farm bill, or there was another bill that was a farm bill, and it was getting ready to be passed, or everyone was supporting it because it was going to support the farmers. 80% of the bill was giving more money to food stamp people. It had nothing to do with farmers. 80% of the bill had everything to do with giving more money to people on food stamps. That's how the federal government, whoever wrote that bill, probably Kamala and them, the Democrats, probably some, Jan Crenshaw part of it too. That's how they think about us. Oh, they stupid. They won't read the bill. No one will read the bill. And I looked at a couple of the highlights of the bill. It was like 12% of this will go to this. This money will go to this. And it was government-funded programs. And I always thought it was just food stamps and EBT. There's a lot of other little programs that you never even hear of that people get a lot of money for. And it's like, oh, okay. But if I ask for $10, I'm the villain, right? If I ask, hey, how about don't tax my business ever again, I'm a bad person and I should go to prison, right? So I thought that was interesting. 80% of that bill was for food stamps, for giving money to people that don't work. It was supposed to be a farm bill and supposed to help farmers. Oh, no, we can't do that. We can't help the people that feed us. And a lot of people think, farmers are the bad people and they are the criminals. And, oh, we don't need farmers. There was one video a long time ago of this idiot, and I don't know who the fuck she was. I want to say she was trolling, but there's people that actually believe it. And she's like, we don't need farmers anymore. We got grocery stores. It's like, yeah, they're real smart sometimes, ain't they? They really are. To believe that farmers are not needed anymore. I would say over the past 4-ish years, it showed you how much farmers are really needed, and also how much people need to know about gardening and raising basic livestock, because the federal government controls a lot of the aspects of farmers. And then if you go down the rabbit hole of what John Deere is doing to farmers now, you're gonna see the prices increase everywhere because of that. I've only watched one video about it, but it was like, damn, it was a good damn video. Just look up on YouTube or Google, whatever, John Deere versus farmers, and there's multiple videos of it. There's a good documentary about it. I might screen record it and put it on here. Someone hit the fuck out of that deer. Damn, there's nothing left. Last little thing that I thought was fucking hilarious. There's a Republican congresswoman out of Texas. She has not been to Congress since June or July, around that time. Has not voted on, and I think they said the 21st of July was the last time she voted. And every vote since then has just been, no vote, no vote. She has not been there. Well, a local Texas news group, private, I guess, the only people that do anything is podcasts and private news groups these days, investigated it. She has been at a nursing home for the past 6 months, since July, at a private nursing home, $4,000 a month for dementia patients. She's 82 years old, 81, 82 years old. There's a cop right there. Fuck piglets. That cop, they sit right there, want to ticket people for no fucking reason. Little fags. Anyway, 81 years old. In Congress. And it's like, we need term limits, people. And I would think, you know damn well all her assistants, they know that she's in the nursing home. They know it. And there's no legal requirement for them to tell the people, not that work for the government, but the people that voted for this woman. I don't care if she has good policies or not. I don't care if she's the best politician ever. They don't have a duty to tell the people that voted for her, that support her, hey, she's sick, we're going to do a special election this November. That's what they should have done. That's what they should have done. And focus on her health. And that's not me being mean about her policies. I don't know her policies. Same thing with Joe Biden. It's like you put these old people up on a pedestal, and they don't even know where they are sometimes. And the people that supported them 20 years ago or now, they should know the person's mental health. No matter if we agree with the person's policy 100% or not. Like, I would think that would be a law. I would think that would be rules. But no. God forbid, never. So I thought that was very, very interesting that she's been in a private nursing home for so long. So it questions the last few things she voted on. When did she get the diagnosis? You know, and the last few things she voted on, does those votes count? So, raises some questions in my opinion. And that shows you we need term limits and age limits. In my opinion. Or at least some type of, brain test for people over 65 or over 70. At least term limits. You can't be in Senate more than, 3 terms. You can't be Congress more than 3 terms. Some shit like that. Like there need to be. Nancy Pelosi's been in office 40 some fucking years worth $100 million. Kind of crazy. Yes, I got the green light. Thank you. What was the last thing? Oh, I seen last thing. I'll put this out here. Duck Dynasty. Phil Robertson, the main guy that started it all. They just came out saying he has Alzheimer's. He has a blood disease and Alzheimer's. So he hasn't been on his podcast for a little while, and they talked about it just a couple weeks ago. I seen it, and pretty sad because if you ever watched Duck Dynasty, my brother always got into that. I watched it sometimes, but I like they have a very good documentary about how all that started and what he done and all that. And I'm not a big religious freak, but it's a really good documentary. It's on YouTube. So, and then they made a TV show about it. I haven't watched the TV show yet, but I thought that was pretty sad. So anyway, you guys have a good one. See you guys later.